Hi, I'm Alex Burek. I'm co-director, co-creator, and co-producer of Paranormal Phenomenon.
I'm John Velez, co-producer, co-creator, co-director of Paranormal Phenomenon.
Paranormal Phenomenon is about two couples, Jason Mendez and Kimberly Mendez, and they're celebrating their 3-year wedding anniversary in their home in Queens, New York. And during this whole ordeal, Kimberly confronts Jason on some of the experiences she's having within their home, and Jason's kind of being a little skeptical on it. He's just saying that it's maybe natural things that are going on in the household. Maybe it's the wind, maybe it's the people outside. But throughout it all, Kimberly invites her sister and her husband over for a few nights to stay over to celebrate their anniversary. And throughout the whole ordeal, I'm not going to ruin it, but it gets really good. The main characters of the movie actually are Jason Mendez, which is the husband of Kimberly Mendez, which is being played by my friend Jasmine, and me, of course, playing the role of Jason. Jonathan, which is being played by my good friend John. Maria Mendez, who is also the sister of Kimberly Mendez, but the wife of Jonathan. We have the two Spanish neighbors that are in the house. We have Enrique and Eric that are being played by my friends Omar and Justin. And that's about it, really. And the hardest part about filming the movie was actually getting everybody together, because some people had different things to do during the time being. Some of us would have something to do involving school. Other people might have worked. So the hardest part about filming the movie, I'd say, was getting everybody together. Not so as much actually being there and actually being productive and doing the movie, but so as much getting everybody together. So I think in my opinion, that's the hardest part about filming this kind of a movie, is getting everybody together and getting organized and making sure people knew their parts, people knew what they were doing, and just basically getting everybody together.
Scheduling. The apartment shooting in was basically open Saturdays, but people work, people at school. Just with so many actors, you got 5 or 6 actors that, just scheduling is just so difficult at one time, getting everybody together, that it causes a problem. It causes a real problem.
Creepy.
Horrifying.
Basically, it took us about 9 months to film this movie due to there was a lot of procrastination going on. Like I said, scheduling, trying to get everybody together. It was very difficult. But throughout it all, we learned a lot of things through each other, through the set. Even though it takes quite a while to make something like this, the hard work does pay off, and I believe that this is gonna pay off, and it has paid off. So it took us about 9-10 months fully to finish all this due to scheduling and whatnot, but it's been worth it. I say it's been worth it.
Movies like giving birth, little by little forms together until it's ready to come out. It's basically all I have to say.
In my opinion, I think the best genre to suit this movie would probably be horror/thriller, because there are some scenes that can really put you on the spot, that can actually make you believe and think sometimes, like, well, what if this can happen to me? But that's just how I feel. I think this movie fits into the horror thriller type, because there are some moments where you're on the edge of your seat, you're wondering what's gonna happen, so like you don't really know who's who. And like I said, everything is not what it seems. So I think the best genre to suit this movie is actually horror and /thriller.
Horror, because with the horror genre, you never know what you're gonna get. It could be a slasher, it could be a thriller, it could be basically anything. So just the horror genre, because there's so many different things going on in this movie. It's not only about the ghosts, it's not only about the demons and whatnot. It's a lot more. It's the whole package. It's the whole package.
Just a mature audience, a mature group of people. So that's just that's I think what the movie's aimed for. Mature,
because this movie, what it's going to do is going to mess with your head, and basically, if you can't handle that, this movie might just fuck you up. There's no other way to put it. It's crazy. There's a lot of crazy shit in this movie. So mature, very mature. You have to be very able to handle it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Going into seeing this, I think you should be very relaxed, very calm. Don't be, uptight and tense. Just relax and enjoy the movie, and it's made to entertain. So I'm really hoping that this does entertain you and just does put a little scare in you. So that's just how I feel.
Go in ready. That's all I gotta say. Just go in ready.
Be ready to be scared, and I hope you enjoy the movie. I really hope people invest in this movie. I hope they truly enjoy our work. We put a lot of work into this. We put a lot of effort into this. So I truly hope people appreciate what we did. And Paranormal Phenomenons will be out late summer 2011. So I hope you guys check it out and just enjoy.
Watch it. Just watch it. It's gonna be crazy. If I had to say this movie was like anything, like any other movie, I would say it is like Paranormal Activity meets Inception. Those are two great movies. Now imagine if you combine those movies. That's what we got here. We got Paranormal Inception, basically. That's what we got going on here. It's gonna be crazy. It's mind fucks. There's scares. There's screams. There's a little laughter. You're gonna have so many mixed emotions at the end of this film. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. It's crazy. It's live. Watch it. Love it. That's it. That's all I gotta say.